Welcome. You're about to take a journey into GregaMortis' little world of horror. And here's your host, GregaMortis.
Hey guys and gals, I'm back. My wife and I are having a great time off camera here. Welcome to the show. We're super excited. It's another unboxing video. She is a nut, dude. Living with my wife is like living with hilarity all the time. It's funny. But no, we're here with the unboxing video. This is from Vinegar Syndrome. Super excited. Got a nice little package here. Love their little packaging tape, Pearl. Careful. Physical media.
I like the eyeball.
Yeah, physical media inside. Thank you. I love Vinegar Syndrome. I'm such a good fan of theirs. But I'm excited about what's in this box. This is, as a physical media collector, as Pearl and I am, we have problems. When I say we have problems, as a collector, as many of you are, if you're watching this, I'm sure you're in the same boat. You're a collector of sets and collections, and like if there's a trilogy, you want to have all three, right? Or if there's a franchise, you want to have all the franchise. Well, when there's a set, you want to have all of the set, correct? Yes, that's physical media collectors. Well, what I have in here is going to complete up to date. I'm hoping there will be more in the future, but this is a completion of a set, and we'll go ahead and get into it, and then I'll tell you what that set is. But we're super excited, man. I've been waiting for this. There's been a sale going on somewhat on these. So I went ahead and just bit the bullet on it and said I'm going to do it. And my wife and I said, let's do it. And we did it. So here we go. And I'll let you know then why I'm saying about it. Oh, these are super cool. They're individually bubble wrapped. Okay. How cool is that? Now, that's actually really cool, okay? So what we have here, and there should be 4. Yep. Okay. So basically, what I've done is this. Let me go ahead and get to it. Mm-hmm. It's the Forgotten Gialli series. Okay. So the Forgotten Gialli series from Vinegar Syndrome. If you're not familiar, is the Italian Giallo sets that they've been releasing. They're up to volume 8 now. So what I have done is picked up the 4 that I did not already have. I've already owned volume 1, 2, 3, and 8, which is right here. I've already done this one. You've seen this one on a previous video. This is volume 8 that just released a couple months ago. And then I got volume 1, 2, and 3. Now, volume 1, 2, and 3, though, if you notice, I bought these, which are, these box sets are limited. They usually only run like 6,000 units or something around that number. And once they're out, okay? And then they release them as this, which is your standard edition. It's still the Blu-ray, but they don't have the box, and it's not like 3 discs, okay? But you still end up getting the individual discs, which I think is awesome. So, anyway, so there was volume 1, 2, 3, and volume 8, which I already owned. So I said, man, I want volume 4, 5, 6, and 7. I've been looking for them. I've been looking for them on eBay, different avenues, man, and one of these is individual. The rest of these are actually in a box art, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it. I think we'll start, of course, with volume 4, which is here. Oh, wow. So I love these box sets here, okay? I love how they look. How cool is that, Flo?
Yeah.
So nice, man. This is awesome. Oh, it might have been a little cartoon boobage there, so hopefully you two won't flag me for that. But these are hard case boxes. They're really cool. This is volume 4. It lifts up, and then they have this cool little compartment where your movies are in, and then bam, here we go. So you'll have individual discs there, individual art ones. So this right here is the Sisters of Ursula, and the killer is still among us, as well as Arabella. So this is volume 4. I'll go ahead and crack these open real quick too, Pearl, because I know my wife's like, don't do that. She hates when I do this because it's forever. But dang it, I want you guys and gals to enjoy this as much as I do.
And the paper goes all over
it goes, but I always pick it up. I always pick it up. So the inside disc looks the same. So Arabella, this one was directed by, oh man, this is Stelvio Massi. This one has the newly scanned restored 2K You got features both its original Italian language soundtrack and the optional English dub, which is awesome. I love when Vinegar Syndrome and other companies do that. Sometimes I want to hear it in the Italian dialect and read subtitles. Sometimes I just want to hear it in English dub. Sometimes English dub's better. Sometimes it's funnier. And then you got the audio essay by author and critics Alexander Heller Nicholas. Alternative English titles, inside sleeve art, and newly translated English subtitles. So super excited. This is Arabella, Black Angel. All right, so that's the first one in volume 4. And then we got the second one here, and we'll get into this one too. So this one is called The Killer Still Among Us. And with this one, it's going to be the same inside. Yep. Ooh, this is super cool, guys. All right, here is that. But how cool is this art right here? The eyes and stuff looking at you, man. How cool is that? Is that not pretty wicked? Love that. Super cool, Vinegar. Thank you for that. So this one's directed by Camilio Tetti. And this one has newly scanned restored 4K from its 35mm. You got commentary track, author, and critic Rachel Nisbet. You got original theatrical trailer, inside sleeve art, and newly translated English subtitles. That's what you got on this one. Never have seen this one, so this is going to be a first time watch. The Killer is Still Among Us. Super excited. There is that one. And then we're going to get to this one right here, which is The Sisters of Ursula, which I feel like I have seen this one. I'm pretty sure I have seen this one. If I haven't, I apologize, and I will eventually get to these. But The Sisters of Ursula, let's look at the cover art. So there we go. Bam. Wife stick her tongue out at me and get me in trouble. You watch it, woman. This was newly restored 4K from its 35mm. Commentary track with author and critic Alexander Heller Nicholas. Father of Ursula, which is an archival interview with writer-director Enzio Melonia, which Enzio Melonia is the director of this, by the way. And you got the theatrical trailer, sleeve artwork, and newly translated English subtitles. So, bam. If you've seen any of these movies, let me know. My partner and I over on Land of the Creeps, we do LOTC Presents, which if you're new to this channel, we have started doing our Black Glove Mysteries on here every other Friday, so you can watch my partner and I, Ian Urza, talk Italian cinema, specifically Giallo, but we do go outside. But we've already covered volumes 1, 2, and 3 on previous episodes, so go to landofthecreeps.blogspot.com and check those out and see what we thought of them. But to go back in there, how cool is that? And then make sure you get it exactly right, because if not, it'll be backwards. But that is super cool. Great. So volume 4, excited. Let's slide that one over here. Volume 5 is here. Ooh, this one looks a little more gothy. Look at the artwork on this one, right, Pearl?
Mm-hmm.
Now look at this back with the spider web eye.
Nice.
Dude, now that's wicked. So volume 5 here, this one has a white dress for Marielle, Tropic of Cancer, which I've heard of, and 9 Guests for a Crime. Let's go ahead and crack open this one. Check this out, bro. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I love it. Love it. All right, so let's get into these movies here for volume 5. Sweet. We got the white dress for Marielle. And I like the artwork. This is definitely the one for the spider web here. So let's get to that one here as I quickly rip this open and make lots of noise for you guys and gals so it aggravates you. So there's the one with the spider web. I like that. Can't wait. Never seen this movie, by the way. This one's directed by Romano Scavolini. And the reason that these are Forgotten Gialli, because a lot of these are the more obscure Giallo films. So I like that. So thank you, Vinegar, once again, for releasing such sets as this. I like the eyeball and the girl. So this one right here, and this has got Evelyn Stewart in it. Nice. Ooh, Ivan Razumov. Love Ivan Razumov, one of my favorite Italian directors. All right, so newly scanned restored 4K from 35mm. You got Forget This Movie, which is a 20-minute interview with director Romano Scavolini. You got A White Dress for Evelyn, which is a 55-minute interview with actress Ida Galli on here. Holy crap, dude. Thank you. Audio essay by film historian and critic Rachel Nisbet, which is 17 minutes. You got deleted scenes, Italian language original theatrical trailer, French language original theatrical trailer, inside sleeve, and newly translated English subtitles. Have you seen it? let me know, dude. I cannot wait to get into this one, Pearl. Oh, that looks like a banger movie right there, dude, if I've ever seen one. That's awesome. Big fan of Giallos. If you're not a fan of Giallo or you never watched any, head over to landofthecreeps.blogspot.com. Check out the LOTC Presents Black Glove Mysteries and listen to Ian and I. We've already done 60 plus episodes of Italian cinema, and we'll kind of break them down so you can kind of know. So here's Tropic of Cancer. This is our next one up, Tropic of Cancer. This is from director Gianpaolo Lomi and Edoardo Molargi. Yeah, Molargi. There you go. Tropic of Cancer. Have not ever seen this one. And there is the artwork on that one's pretty cool. All right, so this one has the newly restored 4K version. Both features both this original Italian language soundtrack and optional English dub. Sex, Voodoo, and Dictatorship, 33 minutes of an interview with writer-director Gianpaolo Lomi. Audio essay from film historian and critic Rachel Nisbet, which is 18 minutes long. Outtakes. Oh, we got outtakes on this one. I love those. Alternate English title sequences, Italian language theatrical trailer, English language theatrical trailer, sleeve work, and newly translated English subtitles. So super excited. If you've seen it, let me know. There you go. That is Tropic of Cancer. And then we'll have this one right here, which is called Nine Guests for a Crime. As we get into this one, I do appreciate the work that's being put into these, because you could have just had a bare bones set, but they're actually putting effort into these, Pearl. They're actually giving us material, right?
Yep.
We just did the episode about Mario Bava's set from Screen Factory. I won't go back into that, but I was super disappointed in the fact that there is no features on a lot of those. So this one has the newly restored 4K from its 35 millimeter. You got features both its original and language soundtrack and optional English dub. Thank you. Giallo in Sardinia, 27-minute interview with actor Massimo Fasci. That's cool. Audio essay from historian and critic Rachel Nisbet. Original theatrical trailer, inside sleeve art, and newly translated English subtitles. This is from director Ferdinando Bellotti. Have you seen this one? 9 Guests for a Crime. Like art. Love that look. I'm super excited. That is the 3 movies. Once again, 9 Guests for a Crime, Tropic of Cancer, and White Dress for Mary L. For volume number 5. That's super awesome. Let's get the eyeball in the right spot and the girl on the other. All right, let's get into volume 6. Volume 6 here. And the reason I didn't get volume 7 here in a minute is because they're already sold out of these box arts. But here's volume 6. Another cool art, love.
Yep.
Bam. You know it's going to aggravate me seeing all these with the art boxes, and I'm going to have 4 that don't.
I know.
But that's all right. That's why the early bird gets the worm. Don't never wait. Go ahead and get it while you can. Super cool there. All right, so let's get into these movies as well. And like I said, a lot of these are new to me. I have never seen a lot of these. That's why they're, like I said, called Forgotten Gialli. Death Carries a Cane. Have you ever seen that one, Pearl?
No.
I have never seen this one, so let's crack it open. And I'll show you the artwork here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this one's called Death Carries a Cane, and I love we got the straight edge razor. We already know we got a black glove killer, which is important. I know there's going to be a J&B bottle 100% in this movie. I know it's going to be. The J&B bottle, Pearl, is going to come out, and we're going to know it's an Italian Giallo film because right there it is. So we got the artwork in there as well.
That one's mini size.
I know. We got the mini size, man, because, you know, that's the way you do it. See the cool art? How cool is that? That's really cool. Love it. I'm loving the artwork, love. So this one's directed by Maurizio Prado. We have newly restored and scanned 4K, presented its original Italian mono soundtrack with original English subtitles, as well as the English mono dub soundtrack. Commentary track with film historians. Eugenie, oh man, this is, oh, thank you, sweet Jesus. Eugenie Orcolani. Eugenie Urcolani, love. Troy Howarth and Nathaniel Thompson. This movie right here has already bumped up to probably one of my favorite releases because of these 3 gentlemen. I'm telling you, when you talk Italian cinema and you talk about commentaries and stuff like that, these three guys right here, I'm telling you, are, to me, the upper echelon of these people. And once again, it's Eugenio Ercolini, Troy Howarth, and Nathaniel Thompson on this set. This is awesome. A Life in the Suite interview with editor Eugenio Alabiso, and you got promotional still gallery, inside sleeve, and newly translated subtitles. Have you seen this one? If you have, let me know. I cannot wait. I've got Troy Howarth books over here. I'm a big fan of Troy Howarth. I'm such a fan of his work. So super excited. Next one up here is called Naked You Die. Naked You Die, which is a great title for a giallo. That screams Black Glove Killer or something. May not even have it in here. Who knows? But there's the artwork, Pearl. And looking on the back, I think we can show. I'll get you a real close up of the back so you can. There's no nudity in it, so there, I can do it. Oh, nice. Love, this is super cool. I love the art in this. It's kind of a, what's that, mint green?
Yeah.
Kind of a mini green look.
Fluorescent.
Yeah, totally. Whoever done the art on this one's a banger, man. This is super cool. Look at that. Mm-hmm. How cool is that, guys and gals? That's awesome. So I'm already loving this one. Let's see who we got here. Oh, shoot, love. This is huge. All right, this is directed by Antonio Margheriti, one of my favorite directors right here, Antonio Margheriti, and I don't think I've seen this dang movie. Newly scanned 4K, love. We got presented in two versions, the original 97-minute Italian cut and the 78-minute English language schoolgirl killer edit. 20-some minutes almost cut of the Italian version. I wonder what they cut. Commentary track with historians Eugenio Ercolini. There we go, Troy Howarth and Nathaniel Thompson. Already, again, this is a banger set. Commentary track, I already said that. Young, Evil, and Savage, interview with actress Sally Smith. Schoolgirl Killer, interview with actress Eleonora Brown. Last Shower, an interview with actress Melissa Longo. Hello, Giallo, Death Finds Its Feet. A video essay by Mike Foster on Naked You Die in the early days of the Giallo film. You got Giallo Dawson, a video essay by Pierre Maria Bocci on the lesser-known film of Naked You Die, director Antonio Margheriti, a.k.a. Anthony Dawson. You also have promotional still gallery, inside sleeve, and then you got the newly translated English subtitles. This is super awesome, man. I'm already loving the fact that, once again, my three favorite filmmaker commentary historians are in this, so that's freaking awesome. I'm already like super excited about that. And then we got our third one, which I have seen this one, and I don't recall if we reviewed this one yet, but this one I'm definitely familiar with, and this is called Bloodstained Shadow. The Bloodstained Shadow. So there we go right there, the Bloodstained Shadow. And this is from director Antonio Bitto. Antonio Bitto. Cool right here. So let's see the art of the disc, and then I'm going to move off that and show you the inside with the disc out, because it looks like it's got something really cool Italian poster here, Pearl. It does. It's got the Solamente Nero. There you go. So awesome. And I'm assuming that Arcoloni and them are going to be in this one as well. So we got newly 4K transfer. You got the presented original Italian mono soundtrack with optional English subtitles, as well as this English mono dub soundtrack. Commentary track with film historians Eugenio Ercolini, Troy Howarth, and Nathaniel Thompson. You got Deep Black, an interview with director Antonio Bitto. You got Bloodstain. I cannot read. It's dark in here, by the way, believe it or not. I can't actually read, people. Beauty in the Darkness by actress Stelina Cassini, interviewed by Antonio Bitto. You got Royal Horror Hero, actor Leo Cappuccio, interviewed by Antonio Bitto. You got the Bloodstained Set, interview with production associate Luciano Lucci. And then you got a Bloodstained Sound, an interview with musician Claudio Simonetti from, we'll know him from Goblin, folks. Still gallery features behind the scenes photos and promotional images. Alternate English title credits, original Italian English trailer, inside sleeve, newly translated. Lots of good stuff right here. Now this Volume 6, love, I'm telling you what, or is it 7? What did I say it was, 6? Yeah, Volume 6. Holy crap, dude. This is like the mecca of all three. I cannot wait for Ian and I to break into this set, because having those three gentlemen in these movies, holy crap, dude. I will have to message them gentlemen and thank them for what they have put together here. Let me turn this so we get it back. So once again, this is Volume 6, love. Beautiful, beautiful set right there. No. And then let's get to our last set. Once again, this does not have the box art because they are out of the actual, they have sold out of this set. This is Volume 7. Okay, so Volume 7 of the Forgotten Gialli, which is, once again, like I said, perfectly fine. It's going to look a little odd on my shelf, but that's fine. At least it is the complete set in a condensed form, okay? So here we go. We have Obsession, A Taste for Fear, Mystery, and Sweets from a Stranger. Sweets from a Stranger. And like I said, Vinegar, we got a little pop out here. All right, there we go. All right, we're good. So the inside will have their individual discs. I love that. See, it's just like having the box, but you just don't have 3 of these shells, which that's fine. It's fine. It helps keep things a little comfortable and a little bit more there. So you got Mysteria, which is 1983. Let's see. This one is a political intrigue convert operation. So what all does this one have on? I don't know if it actually says what all's on here, love. Anyways, okay, here's a special feature, sorry. So here's the newly restored from 4K. You got presented its original English language soundtrack as well as Italian language dub soundtrack. Commentary track with film historians, once again, Eugenie Orcolini. You got Nathaniel Thompson and Troy Howarth. 2 brothers for Mysteria. It's 25 minutes. An interview with writer Enrico Vanzini. You got An American in Rome. 20 minutes. Interview with actor Greg Snegoff. I guess is how you Snegoff. 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 You got The House of Mystery, which is 20 minutes. Interview with production designer Paola Comenarsini, and alternate subtitle. I am not 100% sure who directed this one, to be honest. Do not recall this movie. So I don't know. You would have to let me know on that one, which is the Obsession, A Taste for, or I'm sorry, Mysteria, sorry. Let's get to Obsession, A Taste for Fear. Special features, newly scanned 4K. You got presented its original English language soundtrack as well as Italian language dub soundtrack. Commentary track with the film historians, once again, Eugenio Ercolini. You got Nathaniel Thompson Nathaniel Thompson, no Troy Howarth on this one. This used to be the Future, 25 minutes, interview with writer-director. There you go, Pico Raffanini. That's the director of that one. And you got Supervising the Obsession, 16 minutes, an interview with production supervisor Luciano Lucci. Taste for Scents, 14 minutes, an interview with composer Gabrielle Ducros. And Cinema Killed, the video star, 19 minutes, a video essay by Rachel Nisbet, and alternate titles. There you go for that one. And then Sweets from a Stranger, 1987. So this one, we had the newly scanned from its 2K, presented its original Italian language soundtrack, newly translated English subtitles. Commentary track with film historians Eugenie Arcolini and Troy Howarth. Cruising for Sweets, 13 minutes, interview with writer-director Franco Ferrini. So this is Franco Ferrini. Sweets Maker, 18 minutes, interview with producer Claudio Bonavento. And Kill Me With Your Smile, Smalia, 35 minutes, interview with composer Umberto Smalia. So there you go. That is that set right there, Volume 7. You get Obsession, A Taste for Fear, Mystere, and Sweets from a Stranger. So now that we have all 8 of these volumes, Pearl, we can officially say we are completed here. Once again, we have all of them in order. 1, 2, 3. What is this one? Oh, I got to put this one last. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, buddy. Kabam, Pearl. There. Oh, wait. Let me do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all think I'm goofy, but I am. But that's all right. All right, I'm going to do this so we can see them all from the side, Pearl. Bam, bam, bam. All right, there we go. So now we have all 8 volumes right here in order. Kabam. They're going to look beautiful on there. Once again, being a freaking physical media collector, we are crazy like this. I want to thank Vinegar Syndrome specifically for putting these sets out. I want to ask that I hope that they continue doing this. I hope that they continue putting out the content and the special features. Very important for us collectors that we do that, and even if it's archival. So thank you for that. I want to ask that if you have not subscribed to my channel, I want you to hit that subscribe button up there and subscribe, as we'll do many videos coming up in the future. And every other Friday, once again, you'll get Black Glove Mysteries, where myself and my partner, Ian Urza, over at LOTC Presents, will be doing our video reviews each and every other Friday, where we're looking at Italian cinema, Giallo specifically, but we do venture into spaghetti western, poliziesque, and all those other avenues. So we would love for you to tune into that as well. But thank you, Vinegar Syndrome. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in. Thanks to my wife for videoing and all that she does for me, because she takes care of me. She's my rock. So with that said, we're going to hop off here, get into some of these. Stay tuned in the future of Black Glove Mysteries, and we will eventually get to all these and review all 8 seasons of these once Ian, my partner, is able to get a hold of these and we get these done. So stay tuned. We can already go back and listen to Volume 1, 2, and 3. Go look at them over at landthecreeps.blogspot.com. I'm getting off here. It's time. I love you. Peace out. We'll see you on the flip side. Help keep horror alive. We do that one movie at a time, one review at a time. Thank you, Vinegar Syndrome. Peace.